Dear Eleanor, I wanted to write you a letter to let you know that I haven't forgot about you or your mother. It may have been 12 years since I met your family, but I still remember you and think of you often. I remember that day your mom came into the unit like it was just the other day. She was 22 weeks along in her pregnancy. She thought her membranes had ruptured. They had. You see, Eleanor, your mom was on methadone. Okay. The methadone, it gave her constipation. She had strained so hard that the membranes that kept you safe and floating in your amniotic fluid had ruptured. From then on, you didn't stand a chance. We kept an eye on your mom to see if she was going to go into labor, and she didn't. So we sent her home with the family to wait. Your mom, your dad, your sisters, your brothers, your grandma, they waited. A few days later, your dad came back with your mom to the unit so we could check up on her. Okay. I still remember being in the room when the doctors came in to talk. The neonatologist said that even if your mom could maintain the pregnancy, that your lungs would never properly develop. The obstetrician thought you were developing an infection. They recommended that you have a cesarean section because your 4 other siblings were born that way. I still remember the heartache and the devastation so palpable in that room. We didn't wait long after that. Your dad called your grandmother. She came into the hospital to be with your mom and be there for you. We got your mom ready to go to the OR, and her and your dad, they walked to the OR together. Oh, your dad, he loved and supported your mom so much. He wanted to be there for her and for you. But you see, your mama was on methadone. That spinal anesthetic wasn't enough to cover her physical pain. Your dad got to hold you for your first few minutes of life. After I had swaddled you and handed you to him. Then he got escorted from the OR as your mom, screaming in agony, was put under general anesthetic. And suddenly, here you were in my arms. I cradled you close to my heart because I wanted you to have warmth in that cold, stark operating room. I didn't want you to be alone after we had ripped you from your mother. I wanted you to be loved in death, just as you had been loved into existence by your family. I then took you out to your waiting family, your too small, limp body. We sat, we cried, and I left you with your family for them to mourn. And the thing is, Eleanor, I still mourn you in the life that you never got to live. I still think about your family and their heartache. But when I hold space for a woman in labor, when I help students through a difficult situation, or when I help anyone in transition, there is gratitude that I hold in my heart for the lessons that you taught me, how to hold that space, to sit in the pain and transform it with love.